Right. Welcome back, everyone, for another deep dive. You know how we do things around here? We take one fascinating idea or question, really get into it, and see where it takes us.
Yeah, we definitely go deep.
So today, the big question is, can a single moment really change everything?
Mm,
We've got this audio clip, actually. It's called Can One Moment Really Change Everything?
yeah.
And, well, I gotta say, just the title alone has me thinking.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Wow. Living proof that a single moment can change everything.
Yeah.
That's a pretty powerful statement.
It is. And it really makes you think about what kind of moment they could be talking about.
Right. Like, what exactly are these moments that can supposedly change a person's whole life?
And it's interesting too how the speaker in the clip is urging us to be ready for these moments.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like, we
Yeah.
need to be prepared or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's not just about luck or chance, but about being in the right mindset to recognize those moments and seize them.
So it's like we have to be actively searching for them.
You could say that. It's more like cultivating an awareness, I think. Being open to the possibility that any encounter, any choice, any little thing could be that one moment that changes everything.
So we're not just talking about big, life-altering events, but even those small, seemingly insignificant moments that can have a huge ripple effect.
Exactly. Our brains tend to focus on the major milestones, right? But research shows that our subconscious minds are always working, processing information, and making these tiny decisions that can actually shift the course of our lives.
So how do we tap into that? How do we become more attuned to these small but significant moments?
Well, one way is to pay attention to the moments that make you question your assumptions, experiences that push you outside of your comfort zone.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
It's also about being open to new perspectives, new connections, even information that challenges what you currently believe.
That reminds me of the butterfly effect, How something as small as a butterfly flapping its wings can set off a chain of events that eventually leads to something huge, like a hurricane.
Right. And while it might be a stretch to think all our actions have global consequences like that, I think the principle definitely applies on a personal level.
Interesting.
Think about a time when you decided to go to a random event or you started talking to a complete stranger. That one small decision could have led to a new friendship, a new job, maybe even, finding the love of your life.
Yeah, that's true. It's amazing how these small things can lead to such big changes. But how do we reconcile this idea with the fact that life is so complex? It's not always easy to point to a single moment and say, that's what changed everything.
Right, it's a real paradox. I mean, obviously, lots of factors contribute to any outcome. But I think there are often these crucial moments that act as tipping points.
Tipping points, I like that.
Yeah, and think about historical events, like the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. That was a single event that triggered a whole series of events that led to World War I.
Wow, that's a great example.
Or, on a more personal level, you can imagine a musician who's about to give up on their dream, and then they bump into a famous producer. That one conversation could be the turning point that reignites their passion and sets them on the path to success.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It's like these small choices can act as a switch, changing the whole trajectory of our lives. What's one small step our listeners could take today that might set them on a new path?
Well, it could be something as simple as reaching out to someone they admire, or signing up for a class that sounds interesting.
Hmm.
Even just taking a different route to work could lead to something unexpected. The key is to be open to the possibility that an ordinary day could actually hold the potential for extraordinary change.
I like that. It's like we need to embrace the unknown, step out of our comfort zones, and be ready for those moments that could change everything.
Exactly. So here's something I'll leave you with. What seemingly insignificant choices or actions are you facing today that could actually ripple out and have a huge impact on your future? Remember, every moment holds the potential for change. The question is, are you ready for it?
That's a great question to think about. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive. We'll see you next time.
See ya!